pick, or are you going to try to go for something a little bit more scaling alongside it? So with the Ashe coming out, this is still a strong laner, not in the same way as the Kalista.
To do the exact same. Spica now heading into the enemy jungle, recognizing he lost his, but now the punish. Someday makes a rotation down, and Spica is not long for this world. First blood.
To stack that up for themselves here. They have the Rift Herald as well as the Jinx Rock. You guys are ready for mid lane. We're to go down to bot and get that guaranteed crash. Huni timing out a Mega. He's in trouble here.
Oh, Huni have to flash away. Someday's jumping right after him with To the Skies, and Huni's to the ground. Someday still dies after the fact, though, and Huni will take that. One for line for both of the marksman champions on 100 Thieves, and now Huni is in some trouble. With the flash already been used last time, it's time for the Eep, and Closer picks up, bringing Ryoma here to the situation to make sure he's ready to answer. Huni also right back up here.
Yep, going to be able to grab it. It looks like Spica will be building towards an Everfrost, so pretty interesting stuff here, going more for the utility of the Everfrost as opposed to the damage, trying to help have some additional CC there. Potential layering can be powerful. You're not expecting in Italy to be able to really just like walk up and land an Everfrost on a Lucian, but I mean,
she just walked up.
Walked up and just scored him with the ice gun. But if Sword Art can actually land a combo and you can layer on top of that, that can be pretty powerful. So feeling like he wants to go more, he doesn't want to go Moonstone. He wants to have some additional damage in his build here, but it's not going to be the Ludens. It's not going to be the Night Harvester. It will be Everfrost, which I think can really work out.
Well, TSM used that Rift Herald here for the second time.
Spotted, though. Actually, a bit of a lazy recall. He's going to have to TP, and that could get interrupted.
Oh, and it does. It channels just a little bit too long and
lose the soul sacking. You're no longer heading gold. You're no longer having that quick soul.
And there we go. TSM with the engage on Someday yet again. Yeah, he stays alive an extra second. Bottom half of the river. They're the ones with priority over this area for now. Power of Evil Shockwave is once again ready to go, but Rel ulti is not. Who he's going in, but the Pulverize will not find the target. Spica gets away with a flash over the wall and a big shutdown. Nicely done. TSM getting the kill on the 100 Thieves mid laner at just the right time. The Drake is alive and 100 Thieves are heading for the hills. Huni leads the charge, trying to find an opportunity or an angle here for the Mega Gnar. And there it is. 2 kills over to TSM, make it 3, and 100 Thieves come.
100 Thieves actually got to the double item power spikes here for Ryoma, for FBI.
Trying to check safely as they move forward, but you can't be too safe. The Baron's already down to 2K, down to 1K. TSM, they nearly have it, and they got it now with a fight after the fact, grabbing them 2 more kills. Double kill over to Spica.
100 Thieves game just got incredibly difficult.
Okay, we'll see the Ashe Arrow find the target here, so at least they have a shutdown. Good pick onto Spica.
It was set up beautifully by the Gnar, by the Rel, by the Orianna. TSM back to live here, out on the map, grabbing that outer tower. Huni had been down in the bottom lane, so 100 Thieves pulled the trigger on that mid lane play, killing off Spica, knowing that Huni did not have his teleport to actually join up. But now, Huni's back down here to this bottom side. They're going to take this tower as well. Jace is no longer ahead. Orianna is actually way ahead of the Lucian. Everything going so far in TSM's favor here, and they are not done. They've still got 45 seconds on this Baron buff. Looking to pressure with Ryoma topside, I think there's no way you hold this outer.
And you were talking earlier, if Huni fell too far behind in the matchup, that he wouldn't be able to jump in and tank and like serve a purpose in the game. But now that the Jace is falling behind, Jace from behind is a cannon minion with a big chin and a hammer. He doesn't do anything. So now that 100 Thieves is in a spot where your top laner doesn't have the advantage, Jace is
that much crowd control.
So many options here, but a nice engage coming out from 100 Thieves, and they will find Huni and just pop him. Nicely done with another pick here for the 100 Thieves side.
And that's huge, because look at the timing. Dragon is now up. The question, though, is can they win? They will lose a fair bit of damage on their towers off of this, though. You can see that up towards that top side, somebody is pushing, so it should be a tower trade. They get the shutdown, they get the mid tier 1, they get this top lane tier 2. So 100 Thieves making a nice play to make the best out of a bad situation here. And
champ select. It's just a very straightforward type of composition. You got a Jinx scaling up to 3 completed items now. There's your wombo, there's your combo.
In the brush, they land that Orianna plus the Rel engage combo, and now Ryoma just hard committing to the split push. He is down here, has actually knocked down the inhibitor tower. We'll see if he can take this inhib or if Huni can defend. TSM are on the Baron, so this is an opportunity for TSM to actually make something big happen. But at the same time, I mean, if you lose out at this Baron, 100 Thieves maybe get back in.
Oh, 100 Thieves, though. Their support is in a bad spot in a 1v4. I don't even care if you're Alistar with an ulti. You are not tanky enough for that and lost.
Someone behind the Baron blocking the Shock Blast from actually having any chance of stealing.
Well, the Swirl Seed goes over the wall, and Baron is secured by TSM. FBI would have needed one more auto attack.
Backdoor type play, and this is what they're going for.
And that's what I love to see, because they know they can't win a team fight. You're not going to 5v5 an Orianna and a Jinx that's scaled up to the late game point. You've got to try to be creative. You got to look for alternative avenues here. But the instant shockwave, Power of Evil says, we aren't doing that. No way, nowhere, no how. And with a teleport showing up too, TSM are ready to push for the win. They'll bring Huni in now. Both teleports from both solo laners are locked and loaded and ready to go. It is a 3v5 on the map. Look at the damage. FBI is just gone from this world, as are 100 Thieves, as TSM wins game number 1 here in this series very swiftly, very decisive.
That was a really strong game here from TSM. 100 Thieves pushing early, trying